mga nakasama mo na actor, may nakarelasyon ka ba, Miss Chanda, na nalihim sa publiko? Baka now it can be told.
Yes, but I discovered na I fell in love with a character. I didn't fall in love with a man. Na-involved ako sa ibang, a couple of leading men.
A couple of leading men. Mga ilan to? So, coterminous yung landian with the shooting.
Somehow, oo. Naaawa ako ngayon sa mga artista na...
The young ones, no?
The young ones.
Parang crucify.
Grabe.
Lynch mob na ang
below the belt.
Hello mga kadaldal! In celebration of Women's Month, my very special guest today is a superwoman, the ageless Miss Chanda Romero. Welcome to Dollywood Ph,
It's
sis.
so nice for you to have me.
Naku, thank you for accommodating me at masyado ko in demand. Tell us the good news that you moved back to ABS after 20 years.
Now I'm with officially a member of the new cast of Batang Quiapo Chapter 2, Bagong Yugto. So last night lang lumabas, inere yung unang eksena ko. I play Olivia Guerrero, the Vice Mayor of Manila, na sobrang ambisyosa, na walang pakialam kung masisira ang pamilya and kung sinong masasagasaan.
Ikwento natin yung trivia na binanggit mo sa amin ni Mrs. kanina na si Dante, your perennial screen partner, Dante Rivero, back in the day.
Back in the day, ewan ko ba, ginawa nilang anak ako ni Dante. So, anong story?
Naghihimagsik siya, parang hindi niya matanggap. Anong sabi niya?
Story conference talaga nagkita kami sa ABS. Sabi niya sa akin, anak kita. Na hindi mo alam kung declarative yung sentence o interrogative. Yung tinatanong niya ba ako?
O exclamatory.
Or exclamatory, di ba? Parang, anak kita.
Hindi naman siya nag-back out.
Walang ano naman yun. Chip on his shoulder talaga. That guy, he's just too confident and it's just too good. May lulusot niya. Kaya sabi ko, huwag kang, sa storya naman, 10 years old pa lang ng anak na kayo. Diba?
O since nagbalik tanaw na tayo sa days mo with Dante Rivero, was there a time in the past, sis, na may nag-take advantage sa mga love scenes na artista sa'yo? Or mga gentlemen naman sila lahat?
Oo naman. Most of them. Meron lang, sharp lang talaga ako kasi parang may isang incident lang na parang bagong-bago pa.
A blind item na lang natin.
Yeah, blind na lang. Na nararamdaman ko yung director bumubulong dun sa leading man. Pag sa pelikula, inaano yun nire-rehearse yun, sinusukat yung kiss, sinusukat yung
madaya,
kung saan yung ilaw, kung saan yung pihit mo. Pero ito, parang naramdaman ko lang na, feeling ko lang may pinapagawa na hindi namin ni-rehearse.
May lihim na
So I was
pagnanasa.
always na parang, gawin mo yung something more na hindi ni-rehearse.
Pero hindi nakalusot yun. Ikaw pa.
No, ako pa. I was always perceptive. Ako, alam ko yung mga tingin na pabulong-bulong na. Ako pa, isa pa rin akong tulisan.
You're a perfect example of a sex goddess or nakatawid talaga to become a really well-respected actor, no? So, anong advice mo sa mga young sexy stars ngayon, lalo na sa Viva Max? How can they make the transition to be taken seriously as an actor?
It's funny because when I started in the business and then also yung tinatawag nilang bold, I never really considered myself a sexy actress. And I was just, I think, comfortable with my body, comfortable
In your own skin.
Yeah. And then before I knew it, na-label na bold, na-label na sexy. And then you start
Bomba
looking
pa
at
dati
yourself.
yung term, di ba? Bomba.
Ay, that was in the 60s.
Ay, 60 ba yun? Sorry.
Sa amin yung bold. Yung mga wet t-shirts na puti. But there was one time nga, you know Douglas Quijano.
Of course,
si Dear
best,
Douglas
bestie yan ni Mami.
So merong isang eksena, kaumpisa ko lang. Di usong-uso yung wet t-shirts.
Na braless.
Braless. Hindi kami nagbabra noon. Burn the bra talaga yung mga time na yun eh.
Burn the bra.
Burn the bra. Parang, it was so natural.
Paano mo
Hindi ka
kaming
magbabra.
mga walang cleavage?
When I was supposed to be in that bold trail, I was flat-chested. Now that I don't need it, here it is. Pero yung noon,
The irony
yung noon I
applied.
needed it. Pero at least, pag kasi hindi masyadong prominent ang chest mo, nakakalusot ka talaga sa kasi it won't look vulgar. Yun, so sabi ni Douglas, so may eksena dito ha, sa Daranac Falls, kaming dalawa ni Ernie Garcia, which ended up to be a hit yung mga uhaw na bulaklak.
Oh yeah,
Pero,
iconic film na yun.
pero ako talaga dumating, hindi white t-shirt, yellow na t-shirt na may pagka-mustard na ano. Di syempre, nung nabasa, hindi masyadong nagsabi ni Douglas, ikaw talaga, napaka-wise mo. Hindi ka nakaputi eh.
Hindi ka maisahan.
Oo, hindi masyadong kita yung tone.
Mas mahal ang bayad pag gano'n, sabihin mo. May dagdag sa talent fee. Sa mga nakasama mo na actor, may nakarelasyon ka ba, Miss Chanda, na nalihim sa publiko? Baka now it can be told.
Now, yes, but it can't be told.
Ganun ka-secret till,
you know
carry
what?
to your grave.
Alam mo, most of the time, at least in my case, na-involved ako sa a couple of leading men.
A couple of leading men. Mga ilan to?
Suppose,
You lost
strictly
count, you
speaking,
lost
couple
count.
is just a pair, di ba? O sige, a significant number of leading men.
A significant number of
leading men.
insignificant others.
Ay, hindi.
Significant sila lahat.
din.
Pinagsabay-sabay mo sila? Hindi
In
naman.
the end, you discover, at least I discovered na, I fell in love with a character. I didn't fall in love with a man.
Oh, that's interesting.
Usually, you get
So how do
involved
you snap
talaga.
out of that? Ang hirap din. No? So coterminous yung landian with the shooting.
Somehow, oo. And I think too,
Interesting.
on their part too, ganyan din. Somehow, kasi syempre you're always together. and then
Kakadevelopan.
You can't draw the line na between the character and the
Yeah,
actress.
you're only human, di
Yeah.
ba?
Lalo na
Totoo
pag
lang.
talagang romantic, ang maganda pagkasulat, ganda pagka-direct. Parang, wow, blurred line na yun.
Kaya ang hirap paniwalaan. Minsan sasabi lang, hindi, professional lang, trabaho lang.
I don't know, ha? I'm only speaking for myself.
At very honest. Diba? Yung mga
Oo,
iba, showbiz answer.
Yung wala, we're just friends.
The more they deny, the more they lie.
Kaya hindi ako pinapatulang ng mga maraming reporters noon kasi I never really had secrets. I was always an open book. So wala silang kakalkalin sa akin kasi
It's out there.
Oo.
And what's the craziest thing naman you did for love?
To run away from home and quit school.
Talaga, how old were you?
I was 17, going on 18.
Wala ka pa sa showbiz.
No.
Pero looking back, you don't regret doing that. Kasi parang you
what?
learned what you had to learn, di ba?
Yeah. At the time, I did believe I was in love.
At that young age, hindi mo puppy love lang yun.
When I was 18, I was not young. Parang I was born 3 going on 33. Kasi, diba, nauna, laging advance.
And pero it's surprising na, considering na napaka-colorful ang past mo, parang was it a choice na to have a child? Sa'yo mo lang
Okay.
nagmana sa iyong ganda.
That's what they say nga eh. It was always a case of the right man at the wrong time.
Very Barry Manilow, right love at the wrong time. Yung kanta.
Ay, oo nga pala. The right man at the wrong time and vice versa. Kasi pag meron na, wow, then my career was peaking. I was peaking and then working with Lino Broca and you can't give up something like that. Hindi showbiz yung mga nakaka-serious relationship ko.
So, you
So
got to
hindi
take a
masakyan
backseat.
talaga.
Oo.
So somehow it was a choice at that time. It was always a choice. Pero hindi sila magkita-kita. The right man at the right time.
But you never thought naman of adoption.
No.
Or, anyway, mas bilib ako sa mga artista nung araw kasi sumikat talaga kayo. Talaga you worked your way up, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Unlike now,
From
because
scratch.
of social
Talaga,
media, parang
oo.
instant fame, di ba? Yung mag-trending ka lang, mag-viral. What has fame taught you? Your hard-earned fame.
When I became famous, na, di ba, ang dami ng pelikula.
Hindi infamous, famous.
That too. Parang, it brought me good things kasi I was recognized, I was making money. But it also brought me to a stage na I was so confused and my life was ang gulo, haywire, kasi I didn't know how to handle the success, I think.
Yeah, if you don't handle it properly, it can have harmful side effects.
Oh,
diba?
yeah. And parang, I was not really managed. Wala talaga akong manager na exclusive na. Of course, si Douglas was helping me.
Among all the movies you've done, anong pinaka-favorite mo or really stands out in your memory?
Siguro, out of the hundreds, siguro.
Grabe, you've made that
Kasi 53 years na ako in the business.
Yeah.
I would think it's Lino Brocas ang mananayaw. A lot of Danny Shalcita films were my favorites. Kasal of Loris Guillen is one of my favorites. Bagets, of course, is iconic.
Ay,
Working
yeah.
Girls with Ishmael Bernal is iconic too.
Lahat naman iconic yung mga movies mo.
Hindi naman lahat. Marami ding forgettable.
May mga pinagsisiyakan, naku, dapat di ko ginawa yung movie na yan. Or parang you cringe when you watch it.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang pag pinapakita yung mga old movies.
Meron din, but noon kasi, sige lang, o kung may offer at maganda yung offer, you would know naman kasi kung anong kalalabasan ng pelikula eh. Kasi sometimes, pagbasa mo ng script, parang, oh, this looks good, pero if it's badly done, edited, and it's out of your hands na, di ba?
Pero now you're in a position to choose. So anong pinakamatimbang sa'yo in accepting an offer? Like this, for instance, Batang Quiapo. Well, it's syempre top rating yan. It's a
Top
role,
rating,
it's a story.
as the role.
Talent is syempre secondary
The
na lang
role,
yan.
at saka yung the people you work with. I consider myself blessed when I'm cast in a good role and cast to work with yung mga co-stars na alam mong ang gagaling din kasi you'll always be on your
Is it
toes.
your first time working with Coco?
It's my first time.
So how's it so far?
Well, it's challenging because iba yung sistema niya. But
Ano yung sistema niya?
mahilig siya mag-improv. Mahilig siyang, okay, what I really have in hand now is just my character sketch. But when you get to the set, ang daming pwedeng mangyari.
Parang dapat on your toes
hawak
ka
mo
parati.
talaga. Oo, hawak mo talaga. At saka, nagre-revise sila on the spot.
Grabe, nakaka-surprise.
Oo. Alam mo naman kami, old school, di ba? Celia Rodriguez, Dante Rivero, Tommy Abuel naman.
O ka-love team mo yan parati.
Pero grabe yung Tommy Abuel, ang memorya. Ang tinik. Kasi sabi ko, Tom, grabe, believe ako. Kasi ang haba ng sabi niya. Well, I think I just had good practice noon kasi, di ba, memorizing his law books. Kahit daw sa jeepney, nagme-memorya siya.
Hindi ba kayo nagka-developan ni Sir Tommy before?
I'm surprised na hindi eh.
Bakit? Hindi talo. Parang
surprised
parang
na
may
hindi.
panghihinayang.
Because he would be my type of man, di ba? Yung mautahak
Oo.
na...
May intellectual intercourse.
Yes.
Kasi maboboard tayo.
Yun nga, siguro, baka masyado siyang mabait. Alam mo naman tayo, may pagka, sa bad
Kaya
boy.
tayo click. Tayo naman good girl with bad habits. Ako, well, I'm speaking for myself. What's your husband like? What makes your marriage click?
My husband,
He's younger than you.
he's younger than me.
So you go for younger men?
No.
Nag-change lang through the years.
Yeah. This is just my first, I think.
And you got married? Is it okay to say?
We got married when I was 59.
Amazing.
He's 8 years younger than me. This just really happened na walang Si Maricel Soriano and Albert Martinez were shooting an indie film.
That's how we met.
Tapos sabi ni Maria, Mama, papasundo kita dyan sa driver ko kay Lemuel. Pasundo kita. Sabi ko, bakit? Alam mo yung may-ari ng bahay na pinagsushootingan namin. Alam mo, matataypan mo kasi he plays the music that you like. He's a good conversationalist. And most of all, galing niyang gumawa ng cocktails. He said the magic word.
So silang nag-cupid sa iyo, si Maricel?
Yeah. So when I met him, true enough, wow, we hit it off the same day.
So it was a whirlwind romance.
That night, we were already sharing his music in his music room, and a good conversation. Sila Maria were attending to, it was fans day kasi eh. So kaming dalawa ang nag-uusap. So siguro this was about 10, pack up na lahat, everybody is going home. Diba, nagdi-disperse na yung party. Sabi niya, can I just take you home? Sabi ko,
Pag-take home na agad.
Can I take you home? No, I mean, drive me home. Kasi nasa bahay nila
Iba kasi
kami.
context pag-take you home.
Can I just drive you home?
Para-paraan na siya.
Kasi he was already in his home, di ba? Doon ang shooting. Sabi ko, paalam ka kay Maria.
Parang si Maria naging nanay mo.
Oo, siya ang naging nanay.
Nakakatuwa. So that makes your marriage work. Kahit yung may
Kasi
age
we
gap.
share. Number one, when he met me, he didn't know a lot about me. And he's the type na hindi siya double standard. Alam niya, of course, he's heard of me as an actress, but didn't know really my works.
So parang hindi siya starstruck.
Hindi siya na starstruck. He hardly knew me. Alam niya artista. Even with my past, kasi I had to be open about it na...
Your colorful
Yeah,
past.
my colorful past. And he really didn't mind, sabi niya. Some friends of his will go, yeah, but she's been around. I don't care. That was way before me.
Love talaga.
Oo. Tsaka hindi siya yung double standard.
Kumbaga siya ang last love mo, ikaw ang first love niya, ganun ba yun?
Hindi. He was already separated with one child.
So parang may anak ka na rin.
Boy, I still call him the boy, but he's already in his early 30s. Pero lovable na lovable. He's so nice to me. And he's not here. He lives in the States.
So wala kayong plano mag-adopt?
No,
Parang
no.
kayo na ang each other's baby
Now, at 71, he'll have to take care of me.
Hindi naman, you don't look
I
71
cannot-
at all.
I
And you don't
cannot pick
act.
up my
You don't
child
act
anymore.
at
I cannot
like 71.
I
What's
cannot
your
chase around.
secret to aging gracefully?
Well, I hope I am, but I try not to overthink things. Although sometimes I can be a worrier, mostly about the people that I love, but not much about myself. Pero in the end, you just really, I still know how to have fun. I still have,
Importante yun.
yeah, na hindi ka
We
masyado
should
naman
refuse to
serious.
feel or act our age, diba?
Yeah, but
correct.
what is age really? What does 71 mean these days?
71 never looked so good. Grabe
Diba?
ka.
So parang, ano ba ang 71? Ano ba ang dapat? How should a 71-year-old act? Wala naman
Siguro
siguro
nasa
box na
rocking
ganyan.
chair
ano?
na, naka-duster na lang,
That
diba?
was in storybooks,
Oo.
di ba?
Lola Basyang na.
That was before.
You redefine aging.
Oo, dapat naman.
For my last question, if your colorful life story be made into a movie, what will the title be and who do you want to portray you?
Oh my God.
Or siguro pwedeng name na lang of one of your movies na parang best described Chanda Romero. Hindi naman uhaw na bulaklak. Hindi
Oh
na
my
uhaw
God,
na
that's a
mauuhaw
tricky
sila.
question.
Oo.
That's a tricky question. Siguro buhay. Kasi talagang life and living life.
Joie de
diba?
vivre. And who do you want to portray you?
I
And
think
your
she
husband?
still has to be born.
Ganon. There'll never be another Chanda Romero. Wala pang magmamana ng trono mo.
Yung combination ng ganun of what I am, she'd have to be a lot crazy. She'd have to be.
Tayo were born
Oo,
crazy.
tsaka
Buang-buang
yung
tayo
walang
talaga by
pake.
nature.
I don't think much about what people think about me. I don't worry about what they say about me as long as I know who I am.
You
what
won't let
I
others
am.
define you.
Yeah. Kaya siguro, I've always had that free nature. Kasi no matter what, you have to admit it, Dolly. If you can't please everyone, and whatever you do, people will always have something to say.
Yeah, so you just live your
No,
life, di ba?
oo.
Lalo na
Just-
ngayon, online, the bashers, the trolls.
Yeah.
So toxic,
Yeah.
di ba?
Grabe the way they bash people. And naaawa ako ngayon sa mga artista na...
The young ones, no?
The young ones
Parang
na
crucify.
Grabe.
Oo. Lynch mob na ang dating, eh, di ba?
Below the belt. At saka, the stories that they tell about...
Ang dami pang fake news.
Na talagang ang daming fake news. Imagine kung papatulan mo lahat yan, mauubos ang buhay mo
Pati ang
just to
energy.
disprove them. Oo.
Oo.
Really, awang-awa ako dun sa mga...
So what's your advice to them, to those young stars who
Yun na nga,
are going through a
parang
lot
don't
or
waste-
embroiled in controversies?
Do not waste your time sa mga tao na gusto kang sirain.
Don't give them the pleasure, di
Oo,
ba?
kasi kung papatulan mo yan, yun yung hinahanap nila eh.
Oo.
Yun yung atensyon na gusto nila eh. Ay, pinatulan ako ni ganito, ganyan. Don't waste your time like that. Spend your time trying to better yourself. Spend your time with the
right
people
people.
you love.
Good vibes.
And always look for the right people. Hang out with people you can learn from.
And who lift you up.
Yeah, kasi ako, when I was younger, I was so insecure na hanggang second year high school lang ako. I really would choose to be with show business. Even when I was in show business, I chose to be with those may matututunan ako.
Go with the winners. As my mom used to.
Yes. Your mom, by the way, I cannot thank her enough because when I was in 1972, salang na kaagad ako sa world na hindi ko alam kung paano ako
You were
nag-landing.
groping
Yes.
from Cebu.
And bahala na, parang I came in blindly. In her, syempre, tumataas yung kilay ng mga sino ito na masyadong confident na biglang first movie ko, triangle kaagad, Jay Ilagan and Vilma Santos. So,
What was the title of this?
ang konduktora, black and white pa noon ang pelikula. And then 2 years on, 1974, if memory serves, there was Eye to Eye.
Around
Ginest ako ng mami mo.
Or maybe it was see-through pa.
See-through,
Yeah, see-through,
see-through
80s
pa,
na.
see-through pa pala, na yung logo nun
Yeah,
may,
parang keyhole.
may keyhole.
Oo.
So, tanong-tanong, ako fearless ang sagot. sa
Walang
mga
preno.
sagot. Oo, fearless
Walang
ang mga
filter,
sagot.
unfiltered.
Yeah, tsaka I came in na confident na so dun ako napansin ng mga tao na, uy,
Palaban to.
babaeng to, hindi mo rin maaano-ano, walang insecurity. And it was first came through because of that show. And I will ever be thankful to your mom.
Eh, grabe, ngayon I'm the one na interviewing you.
See?
Oo.
And the spirit of your mom lives in you.
Pati boses niya.
Correct. Oo.
Before our final question, Miss Chanda, I'd like to thank Tipsy Pig, Gastropub here in BGC for accommodating us and for my thank you rin sa anak ko, si IC, for arranging it all. Eto na, abot or sagot? I have intriguing question. You don't have to answer if you don't
Okay.
want to.
Okay.
But if you won't answer, you have to give me something kahit panyo, nothing of value for the viewers. Okay, eto na, sagot or abot? My question is, sa lahat ng mga nakatrabaho mo, sino yung pinakamahirap na katrabaho or parang may attitude?
Alam mo kasi ang sagot ko dyan, mas mahirap akong katrabaho than them eh. Kasi
Oo.
ang dami ko rin kalokohan noon. Baka sila yung nahirapan kasi.
Good answer,
Sila yung
good answer.
nahirapan.
So
kahit si
honest,
Dadang
so
noon,
candid.
kahit si Daria noon. Pag nag-uusap kami, si Elizabeth Oropesa, when we talk of...
Can you
walang
share kahit
ano,
one kalokohan?
Ay, yung bigla na lang akong nawawala.
Sa set? Mga pack up?
Oo, bigla na lang.
Bakit nakipag-date ka sa boyfriend?
Yes, of course.
Grabe.
Kaya ang sagot ko, ako siguro ang ang alam kong pinakamahirap katrabaho.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
and
for
more
having
part
me.
to Batang
Tapos na ba tayo?
Quiapo.
Oh,
Say
my-
hi muna to sa mga kadaldal.
Hi mga kadaldal, thank you for having me. It was so
Anytime.
much fun. At ano ba? Tapos na ba tayo? Ang bilis.
You can make part to to. Thank you mga kadaldal for watching. And of
Huwag
course,
niyo
I have a little thing to
kalimutan,
give you.
Batang Quiapo, every Monday to Friday.
Abangan namin yan. This is for you. Thank you,
Uy,
dear.
thank you so much.
And if you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe and click the notification button. Thank you so much mga kadaldal. Till next time.